Well, after Saturday's vehicle attack in Vancouver that left 11 people dead, questions are now being raised about festival security and how to prevent similar tragedies from happening anywhere in Canada. CTV's Kamil Karamili joins us live with more on this. Kamil, the tragic car attack in Vancouver has event organizers across the country rethinking safety protocols. What sort of changes are they looking at making?
Yeah, festival organizers across the country, Jamie, are now combing through their security practices to see if they can make things safer for attendees as well as participants. And that includes Festival and Events Ontario, which says it is considering ramping up, beefing up security at its events throughout the year this year, including possibly adding barricades and more security personnel, even police officers. And we know that the Vancouver Marathon is ramping up security there as well for this Sunday's event. A shipment of security barriers, 44 of them have been rushed in to ensure the Vancouver Marathon is better protected. The Greater Victoria Festival Society is considering more vehicles to barricade their Victoria Day parade route. And also in Calgary, we know that police there are telling the public to expect to see plenty of motorcades escorting vehicles, Jamie, throughout the city during the busy summer events. So it looks like we're seeing different police forces as well as event organizers taking note as to what happened in Vancouver and trying to make their events more safer.
We're also learning a little bit more details about what led up to the attack and some of the changes that British Columbia wants to make to the healthcare system. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's right. So the suspect in this case, 30-year-old Kai G. Adam, we're learning and hearing from Vancouver Coastal Health. He was on leave from a hospital and under the care of a mental health team at the time of the attack. We've heard from Vancouver Coastal Health, that this was part of his transition back into the community. That's why he was on leave from a hospital. And now Vancouver Mayor Ken Sim is calling out the BC government to do more to address what he calls failures in the mental health care system. Have a listen to what he had to say yesterday.
How many more times do we have to study this? So sure, come up with another commission, come up with another report. They're important, but let's come up with action now. I continue to call on senior levels of government to act to expand compassionate mandatory care, to resource secure treatment beds beyond the 400 currently committed.
And Jamie, BC Premier David Eby also chiming in, saying that his government will launch an independent commissions into the attack if the criminal case doesn't provide them the answers they're hoping for. Back over to you.
That's CTV's Kamil Karamili. Thanks for that update.